Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Andrea, and today I'm setting up my bullet journal for February 2022. My theme this month is just lots of pretty pink hearts for Valentine's Day. I wrote out the title for the cover page with a Tombow brush pen. I'm using my Crayola Super Tip markers to draw lots of hearts all over the page. And then to fill it out a bit more, I'm also adding some little dots in between. For the quote page, I was actually inspired by one of the DIYs I recently did on my DIY channel, Andrea Peacock DIY, and it says, "When you love what you have everything you need." I'm writing this out with my Sakura Pigma Micron 02 pen, and then I'm also going back with it and thickening all of the downstrokes. The next page is my February calendar spread. I'm writing Feb 2022 at the top of the left side of the spread. Then I'm drawing out my 2-page calendar with each of the boxes being 6 spaces wide by 5 spaces high. I split the calendar up so Sunday to Tuesday is on the left side of the spread and Wednesday to Saturday is on the right. I'm adding some hearts around the title of the page, and then I'm also adding a heart above each day of the week, then adding in the letter for that day of the week inside of the heart. Now I'm filling up the rest of the page with all of my pink hearts, and I'm also adding a tiny little heart on Valentine's Day. The next page is my monthly mood tracker, so I'm writing out mood tracker at the top of the page with my Tombow brush pen. Then using my Sakura fine liner in the number 02 again, I'm drawing out 28 hearts for each day of the month. And every day in February, I'm going to color in my mood of the day on each heart. The next page is my highlights of the day page, and I'm doing the exact same thing with the title as I did for the mood tracker page. At the bottom of the page, I'm writing out finding joy in every day because that's really the point of this highlights of the day page. Whether it's doing a really fun activity or just watching a good TV show or my cat being cute, I think it's really important to try and find something for every day. Now I'm writing out the days of the month with 1 to 14 in one column and then 15 to 28 in the next column. Looking at this now, I realize that I made the 15 to 28 shifted up one cell from the 1 to 14. So that is a mistake, but I don't think I'm going to go back and use whiteout. So we're just going to go with it. Now it's time to add in all of the fun hearts. I hadn't originally added any doodles on the mood tracker page since it's going to be all filled in with colors by the end of the month, but I decided to go in and just add a few little tiny ones up at the top. On to my weekly spreads. Last month I did all 2-page weekly spreads, and this month I'm doing all 1-page layouts. For the first week of the month, I'm just doing Monday to Friday, and I'm doing it in one big column split into 5 sections. Each section is 17 spaces wide by 6 spaces high. For the first one, I wrote Monday 31 in between the line at the top there. Then I totally forgot I was doing that, and I just drew the lines straight across for every single section. So I did have to go back with whiteout and just erase some of the line and then go back in and write in the days of the week. Beside this column with all the days of the week, I'm writing Feb week 1 and then adding a little mini February calendar underneath it and highlighting the first week. I'm adding a few of the little hearts all around, but I thought the section directly underneath the calendar was looking a little bit plain and I didn't feel like just adding lots of hearts there. So instead, I wrote out a little quote that says, "Done is better than perfect." I first wrote it out with my Sakura 02 pen, but then I wanted it to be a little bit thicker, so I went over it with my Uniball Vision Needle pen. My next weekly spread is a big rectangle split into 9 sections. Since there are only 7 days in a week, For the first section, I'm writing Feb week 2, 7 to 13, and then I'll be adding a different design in the bottom right corner. First, I'm writing out the days of the week in each of the other boxes. And of course, it's time to add all of the hearts. I did a few in the first box and then a border around the whole thing. In the last box, I'm writing out the word love in block letters with the O being a heart, then coloring in the letters with my Crayola markers. For my third weekly spread, I'm doing a similar thing to week 1, where it's one big rectangle for the whole week. And I'm also only doing Monday to Friday. But this time, each section is 20 spaces wide by 6 spaces high. I'm writing the first letter of the days of the week in the top left corner of the boxes. And before I add any of the designs to week 3, I'm moving on to creating week 4. And I'm drawing 6 boxes, one for each day of the week, and then one also for Saturday and Sunday to share. Each box is 11 spaces wide by 10 spaces high. I think I originally had a different plan for the bottom 2 boxes, so I ended up making them a little bit too small, but I'm just going in with my trusty whiteout and fixing that up. Now I'm adding all of my pink hearts all over both pages. Here is the flip through of all of my pages this month. If you need more February bullet journal inspiration, I also posted my setup from 2021, which was a really pretty cherry blossom theme. So I will link that for you. Stay tuned for the real-time plan with me of this setup. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.